When you want to know where to find your square, you ask Kumali, the man with the apple stand on Fleet Street, or Cheryl, who sews with her needles and her crochet, or Donald, the mechanic next door with his crowbar, the small man with the small move that can put the big guy in an arm bar. You don't need to play in the big leagues to be major. Not anymore. When you find your square, you finally figured out the formula to fit this into that round hole. You see, you take 360 degrees and turn up the heat and hold up the four corners of your globe. It's 4 angles at 90 degrees, right? It's 4 right angles. So we box in this ring searching for right angles. So a strike has no picket signs. It's a left and a right, a knockout for the little guy or the little girl who chose to fight child slavery with lemonade because she chose to square up against monsters. Yeah, this square is for the entrepreneur that is not afraid of the dark, when all it takes is a spark to make your own math. I mean, you can add. Movement plus movement equals more movement. But if you rotate the plus sign, you multiply. So movement times movement equals movement squared. And all we need is that tiny 2. And that tiny 2 can be 2 best friends, 2 twin cousins, 2 brothers, 2 sisters, but they can be the size of a small business, make moves like big business, and prove that they mean business. I don't know. It looks like they're giving the business world the business. Nothing personal, it's just business, and the whole world is watching. When you find your square, the currency exchange is a currency exchange. And we ride the current concurrently, and we currently exchange across an ocean of electric human with the power to rewrite the instruction manual on how to make a sail. So we lift our fingers to the wind, follow the first wave to say hello, ride it to the horizon, and write our name on the skyline like sign here. Because the point of sail is now the point of sail. When you find your square and you do the math back, you get to the square root. And that square root is you. You who can put square meals of food on your table because you dare to do what others are scared to do. And that is push. Push for what you know you can possibly be. Like Marissa, the store clerk that convinced me that this was actually a nice shirt. Who asked me what was I about to do, and I told her, and she said, yeah, I use Square to sell shoes, and she's willing to walk however many miles she has to get to where she has to. Or maybe this poet guy named Marshall Jones, who's on his own little journey, who will walk and however many miles he has to get to where he has to. He will do what he has to, because it is about the exchange. And when you multiply, it is about the exchange. We all want to continue. We all have families to hold hands with, to continue, to have an exchange. So we exchange for the exchange, and we find our square. And whether we go celebrate the new year and have Times Square, or we gather around in this family circle in this town square, either way, we are all here to find our square, to stand in it, strong in it, resolved and complete for our exchange, because it is all about the need to continue. We all want to continue. So where do you stand? No matter where, you don't have to be in the big leagues to be major. Not anymore. So stand in your square, so we can keep it that way. Thank you.